this is Emily from Loma, and you're listening to KTSW.
San Marcos.
Let's inherit the earth, cause no one else is taking it. Come on, do your worst before the moment's past. In bedrooms across England and all the Western world, there's posters and there's magazines, but music isn't ours. Cause we write love songs in C and we do politics in G. We sing songs about our friends in E minor. So tear down the stars now and take up your guitars, and come on folks and try this at home. Let's stop waiting around for someone to patronize us. Let's hammer out a sound that speaks to where we've been. Forget about the haircuts, the stupid skinny jeans, the stampedes and the irony and the media-fed scenes. Cause we write love songs in C and we do politics in G. We sing songs about our friends in E minor. So tear down the stars now and take up your guitars, and come on folks and try this at home. Because the only thing that punk rock should ever really mean is not sitting round and waiting for the lights to go green, and not thinking that you're better cause you're stood up on a stage. If you're something different, then who cares what you have to say? Because there's no such thing as rock stars, there's just people who play music, and some of them are just like us and some of them are dicks. So quick, turn off your stereo, pick up that pen and paper. Yeah, you could do much better than some skinny half-assed English country singer. Cause we write love songs in C and we do politics in G. We sing songs about our friends in E minor. So tear down the stars now and take up your guitars, and come on folks and try this at home.
Runs like nicotine and gasoline. Don't you know this is the wrong side of the road? Who needs brakes when it's all downhill from here? And if we ain't died yet, then just maybe we never will. But I don't wanna burn out, so won't you please set me on fire again? I woke up afraid of losing everything. Thank God that I already have. So if you love me, then listen. Mind your own business. If you love me enough to stay, then please love me enough to stay away. I swear on my last cigarette that I love you, my dear darling. I'd love you if I could. But since the day I was born, it's been too late for me to be anything but what I am tonight. What I am is drunk and what I am is mean in your passenger seat. Seatbelts are for people who have time to die. Hell, I don't even have time to sleep, cause I don't wanna miss a moment of loathing everything that I see. I stand nights afraid of everything. The love left in the shadows in me. I see from sunrise to sunset. And no, I ain't left the house yet. I finally love you enough to stay. Enough to stay away. Aw, shit. I wish I had a job to quit. I wish I had a boss that I could tell off. Give me the satisfaction of a dramatic exit, and not just a long car ride and a short goodbye in a parking lot. Oh.
My breakfast was straight out the medicine cabinet, a remedy for the aftermath of my habits. Sometimes it's the ones who try to help that hurt the most. I feel like we're playing tug of war, and I'm the rope and I'm stretched to the limit, but you keep on pulling in. I'm gonna lose my mind, I'm gonna lose my mind. Relationships are overrated. Maybe I'm just tired and jaded, but I'm sorry, I just like myself more than I like you. So call me antisocial, call it masturbation. Either way, it's a solo operation. I'm just far more comfortable. Tired of you talking my ear off about all your problems I just can't fix.
Don't appreciate someone take company.
Constant chatter reminds me why I'd rather you leave me be. So call me antisocial, call it either way, it's a solo operation. I'm just far more comfortable alone. Cause people are ugly and people are hateful, destructive and greedy. We're proud and ungrateful. The world would be so much better off without us. Swallow a polar apple a pill. Combos to training, disgrace us to hell. Distract ourselves to make us feel like we're not just mistakes. Distract ourselves to make us feel like we're not just mistakes. Seems that everybody always has a bone to pick, a promise to break. Never again will I make the mistake of trusting anyone.
Trusting anyone.
Trusting anyone. This is my misanthropic confession. Human beings are a waste of breath, and don't think I exclude myself. I'm an asshole just like you. Cause people are ugly and people are hateful, destructive and greedy. We're proud and ungrateful. The world would be so much better off without us. So swallow a polar apple a pill. We're all combos to training, misgrace us to fill. Distract ourselves to make us feel like we're not just mistakes.
Distract ourselves to make us feel like we're not just
My
mistakes.
breakfast is straight out the medicine cabinet.
I hope that our few remaining friends give up on trying to save us. I hope we come up with a fail-safe plot to piss off the dumb few that forgave us. I hope the fences we mended fall down beneath their own weight, and I hope we hang on past the last exit. I hope it's already too late, and I hope the junkyard a few blocks from here someday burns down, and I hope the rising black smoke carries me far away, and I never come back to this town again. In my life, I hope I lie and tell everyone you were a good wife, and I hope you die. I hope we both die. I hope I cut myself shaving tomorrow. I hope it bleeds all day long. Our friends say it's darkest before the sun rises. We're pretty sure they're all wrong. I hope it stays dark forever. I hope the worst isn't over. And I hope you blink before I do. I hope I never get sober. And I hope when you think of me years down the line, you can't find one good thing to say. And I'd hope that if I found the strength to walk out, you'd stay the hell out of my way. I am drowning, there is no sign of land. You are coming down with me, hand in unlovable hand, and I hope you die. I hope we both die.
Welcome to Get Folked. My name's DJ Jane. You just heard No Children by the Mountain Goats off their 2002 live album Tallahassee. Mountain Goats, one of the most well-known folk punk artists, especially with that super recognizable song. But that is the theme for tonight. Punk folk punk. We're going to hear a lot of artists tonight. Very excited to show you this weird little intense genre. It's been a rush putting it together. The entire genre is like classic folk protests like Phil Ochs and Seeger and Utah Phillips meets punk meets emo meets the concept of cursing. I did a lot of censoring for the show tonight, especially in these first four songs, which we kicked it off with Try This at Home by Frank Turner off of Poetry the Deal. After that was More on Alcoholism by Ramshackle Glory off their album Live the Dream. And then after that was Misanthropic Drunken Loner by Days and Days off their album Rogue Taxidermy. But where you don't have to worry about cursing is Summer in the Park. I've been driving past and it looks so fun. It's every Thursday at, which park is that? The San Marcos Plaza Park. And they have live music, hot dogs, so much like barbecue and people. It looks so fun. This Thursday is Del Castillo. So go check that out. It's going to be so fun. If you want more information, go to summerintheparksm.org. That's summerintheparksm.org. Up next, we have another classic of the folk punk genre, Brave as a Noun by AJJ.
I could go off the deep end. I could kill all my best friends. I could follow those stylish trends. And God knows I could make amends. But I've got an angry heart filled with cancers and poppy tarts. If this is how you folks make art, it's depressing. And it's sad to know that we are not alone. And it's sad to know there's no honest way out. I'm afraid to leave the house. I'm as timid as a mouse. I'm afraid if I go out, I'll outwear my welcome. I am not a courageous man. I don't have any big lasting plans. I'm too cowardly to take a stand. I want to keep my nose clean. And it's sad to know that we're not alone in this. And it's sad to know there's no honest way out. In this life we lead, we can conquer everything if we could just get the brains to get out of bed in the morning.
We sat on the bulb rocks with plum wine and we watched the fog roll and swallow the bridge on the bay. I thought I could live here, but I'm still in high gear and sweating and freezing 3,000 away.
I'm not a good person. Ask anyone who knows me. I'm mean and bitter and a failure at everything that I say I believe. I'm not a good person. anyone who loves me. I never write, I never call, I never think about anyone at all. I'm not a good person, no matter what I do. My exhaustion will consume me, and I'm too tired for the truth. I'm not a good person, I'm sure you're not surprised. It must be pouring out my sweat glands, it must be someplace in my eyes. I don't know why I am this way. I've been like this since I can remember. I try to keep up with everything I know I should do, but then I'll fall to pieces anyway. I don't know why I am this way. I'm not a good person, not even to you. I'm staying home cause I can't stand the sound of another heartbeat in the room. I'm not a good person, yet you know it's true. I'm lazy, I'm a coward, I'm asleep all day in my room. I don't know why I am this way. I've been like this since I can remember. I try to keep up with everything I know I should do, but then I'll fall to pieces anyway. I don't know why I am this way.
You just heard I'm Not a Good Person by Pat the Bunny off their 2007 album Probably Nothing, Possibly Everything. We're going to hear more of them later in these 2 hours. And we kicked it off with Brave as a Noun by AJJ off the 2007 album People Who Eat People Are Some of the Luckiest People in the World. Definitely up there with the Mountain Goats as far as popularity, AJJ is. I remember the first time that I heard that song in high school, I was really taken aback because there's nothing I've ever heard, at least at that point, that sounded like that, with that driving guitar and this kind of emotional vocals that are really just kind of, it seems like they would belong in separate genres, but when paired together, really wonderful. That's what the show's dedicated to tonight. They're actually from Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know why. I assume every single folk punk artist is either from like Oregon, New York, or the entirety of Canada, and just maybe Midwestern, just no in between. There's no way they're from a southern state. Up next we have For an Old Kentucky Anarchist by the Orphans. This KTSW, Get Folked.
High upon a forgotten mountaintop lay a garden, untended and dry. 'Twas a yard that hadn't felt children's feet running, for the mother long ago taught her children how to fly. Within a simple cabin, untouched by industrial hands, sat the aged mother in her home. You can't escape the picture frames, there's too many, she said. They keep me from being alone, yeah. Well, she spoke, he was an honest man. He worked hard to put food on our plates. Well, we had more babies and we had arms. We struggled all our lives, but the rewards were great. And when my son came home from the war, he rested his head on my breast and said, "Ma, I'm tired of being used and grinded down. I feel so low. Can you make me feel like I'm the best?" Well, my best friend truly was a savage man. He wore her like that tattoo, for his only love was for bottle. She said, "There's only one thing left for me to do, to be wild once again, to take back my life and run away." Set flames to his truck. He won't ever know what he's been missing. I did every day, joy, freedom, dance, and love. Yeah, dance and love. These are the stories that this mother spoke to me as I brought her garden back to grow. I was rewarded with a warm meal, tales never to be heard. Some call it poverty, but they'll never know. She said, "All I got's my stories and this old guitar. My crops have all come and gone away. I got a head full of recipes, enticing to the taste, and I liking to wake up and greet the day. Got a bad back from raising my children, from hugging my husband so tight. Hell, I never cared much for any government. I got my Jesus when I feel the time is right. Singing I'm the richest I'll ever be. I embrace the world I have all around me. So sing a dying song and slap your knee. Have a taste of true anarchy. Yeah.
One, two, three.
My brain, my fingers, bought bottles in a package place. Got caught up on a park bench. Everybody tried to get a taste. When the sun goes down, I swear to God, they'll try to run you out of this town. They will beat you down, they will beat you down. If you stay around, you're gonna get shot down. They will beat you down, they will beat you down. And you'll feel like a hungry dog in the street on a very short leash. My heart is a cancer. Radiation wouldn't help a thing. My God doesn't answer. Pray nightly every single week when the liquor runs low. My friends run low. Got nowhere to go, nowhere to go. No religion could ever save my soul. Nowhere to go, nowhere to go. And I feel like a hungry dog in the street on a very short leash.
Terrified to admit that during their lives there've been moments when they've wavered in their minds. One more comment, one more joker, don't accept it. I won't tolerate it. tolerance this time. I'm not a heterosexual man, not ticking your boxes, that's not who I am. No, I don't fit into your neat little plan, and I never will. I'm not a heterosexual man, not ticking your boxes, that's not who I am. No, I don't fit into your neat little plan, and I never will. Jesus Christ, I'm done with it, you narrow-minded piece of shit. I'd sooner cut off my own dick than be like you. Did that make you uncomfortable? Is your macho pride in trouble now? When you're beating me up, then what will you do? I'm not a heterosexual man, not ticking your boxes, that's not who I am. No, I don't fit into your neat little plan, and I never will. I'm not a heterosexual man, not ticking your boxes, that's not who I am. No, I don't fit into your neat little plan, and I never will. Love is not a crime, and I draw the colour outside of the lines. Love knows no gender, and it's about time you nailed your colours up next to mine. Love is not a crime, and I draw the colour outside of the lines. Love knows no gender, and it's about time you nailed your colours up next to mine. Love is not a crime, and I draw the colour outside of the lines. Love knows no gender, and it's about time you nailed your colours up next to mine.
That was Heterosexuality as a Construct by Unsnid off their album Dissatisfactions. Before that was Hungry Dog in the Street by the Taxpayers off of Songs from the Forgotten Life of Henry Turner. And we kicked it off for an Old Kentucky Anarchist by the Orphans off their album 2001 album Raise the Youth. Now, if you've been listening, you've picked up the very obvious leftist influences in the genre. It's like the same as Phil Ochs or some of the early like protesters like Utah Phillips, but just a bit louder and a bit faster and a bit angrier and a bit more radical, especially with this next song. Pretty reflective of the times. It's a cool 91 currently, was a blistering 103 today, going to get to a low of 75, same for tomorrow with a high of 103, low of 74. Just another miserable day. Up next after these messages is Urine Speaks Louder Than Words by Wingnut Dishwashers Union. This is KTSW 89.9.
Support for KTSW is provided by The Porch on the Square in San Marcos at 129 East Hopkins Street. The Porch has live entertainment 6 days a week.
This week, Melissa Carper Happy Hour on Tuesday, KTSW's Third Thursday Takeover on Thursday, and Scott H. Byram and Bear Ryan on Saturday.
Upcoming events and more on Facebook at The Porch SMTX.
Yow! I'm burnt to a crisp. I've got to be more careful in this Texas heat. In order to stay cool during the hot months, remember to drink plenty of fluids, wear loose, light-colored clothing, and try to stay in shaded indoor areas during the hottest times of the day. Even though hot weather can be fun, watch out for symptoms of overheating, like cramps, exhaustion, and heat stroke. Being mindful can help you and your friends enjoy more time in the sun. For more information on how to stay cool, you can visit www.ready.gov/heat. A message from KTSW, the other side of radio.
The Other Side of Radio includes so much more than just music. Follow our Twitter at KTSW_899 to get the info you need for upcoming specialty shows and events. And take a look at our TikTok at the same username to see behind-the-scenes content of your favorite specialty shows and DJs. Our Instagram at KTSW899 showcases our graphic design team and music reviews from the music staff. Our social media accounts are a great way to get to know our KTSW staff, so hit follow and we'll see you on the other side of radio.
I swear that someday I'll tell you without lying, I was born to quit smoking, I was born to quit dying. On that day, not doing heroin will be easy as pissing. On that day, I'll stop talking so much about the government, 'cause urine speaks louder than words on a politician or on a prison warden. Urine speaks louder than words. I swear that today I was born to be living, I was born to be singing, I was born to be fighting. But will somebody say, is this resistance or a costume party? Either way, I think black with bandanas is a boring theme. I don't gotta tell ya, crackers are great with amnesia when they wanna forget something like centuries of racism. Say, look at the man on center stage and pay no attention while millions get locked in a cage. Riots break out in Oakland, but urine speaks louder than words on a prison warden or on a BART policeman. Urine speaks louder than words.
One, two, three. Well, I used to worship whiskey, now I only drink the Lord. And I take my coffee cream and 7 sugars. Before we meet, we stand out on the sidewalk as it pours, swapping one addiction for another. Coffee, God, and cigarettes are all that I need. It's all that I need just to break this routine. Coffee, God, and cigarettes are all that you need. It's all that you need just to be as free as me. When I run into me old friends still drinking from that cup, I never stay too long lest I be tempted. I say, you know you drink the devil's brew, you know it's just a crutch. No longer must you live your life dependent. You need coffee, God, and cigarettes are all that I need. It's all that I need just to break this routine. Coffee, God, and cigarettes are all that you need. It's all that you need just to be as free as me. What made me give? Turn off the road that ends at the cliff. Took the car out for a spin. Crashed the party, blood run thin. Was it waking up with 50 stitches in my gourd? Was it dreaming about bourbon in the trauma ward? Well, I knew I was surely gonna end up dead if I didn't embrace coffee, God, and cigarettes. Coffee, God, and cigarettes are all that I need. It's all that I need just to break this routine. Coffee, God, and cigarettes are all that you need. It's all that you need just to be as free as me. I'm going to help for that one.
That was Coffee, God, and Cigarettes by Mischief Brew from his 2006 album, From Under the Sink. I really love their great, often serious, often humorous music, and their album art is so So cool. Go check it out. Before that, you heard Urine Speaks Louder Than Words by Wingnut Dishwashers Union from their album Bleep Every Cop Who Ever Did His Job. Up next, we have Body of Terror by AJJ off the album Good Luck, Everybody.
I'm so sorry that you have to have a body. I'm so sorry that you have to have a body. Oh yeah, I'm very sorry that you have to have a body. One that will hurt you and be the subject of so much of your fear. It will betray you, be used against you, then it'll fail on you, my dear. But before that, you'll be a doormat for every vicious narcissist in the world. Oh, how they'll screw you all up and over, then feed you silence for dessert. I'm so sorry that you have to have a body. So very sorry that you have to have a body. Oh yeah, I'm sorry that you have to have a body. Filled with infection, 100 scabs, singing in unison, eyes and hands, sometimes bullets, uninvited, passing through us.
I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end. She is starting to cry. When I'm walking, stop, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite. I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on.
KTSW, the other side of radio.
I was sweeping up the grounds inside a coffee house when you said something that really struck me. I was bummed on me and mumbling something about the trash while you were talking about the hungry. And they were cutting off the water in Detroit the same day that we had our conversation. The one about all of the kids who they were trying to turn away because of bias legislation. You were talking up a storm, yeah, you were really angry about something that I was saying. Think it was something along the lines of knowing where you come from. We'd never known subjugation. The problem's not that I'm too left-wing for my own good, it's that it's not that hard losing empathy. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation over coffee to break the spell of being pacified and lazy. Yeah, I'm a pacifist, but I wanna set fire to what makes you comfortable and give you what we got from you. Kick down your podium and never let things get this bad again. Not sure what I believe, but I've got hope in anarchy. 'Cause if it's against you, then I know it's a thing for me. Me and all of my friends, we've got everything that we need without you. Not sure what I believe, but I've got hope in anarchy. 'Cause if it's against you, then I know it's a thing for me. Me and all of my friends, we've got everything that we need.
And if we decide
you up in a big white sheet. From your head down to your feet, they put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. And all goes well for about a week, and then your coffin begins to leak, and the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle on your snout. They eat your eyes, they eat your nose, they eat the jelly between your toes. A big green worm with rolling eyes crawls in your stomach and out your eyes. Your stomach turns a slimy green, and pus pours out like whipping cream. You spread it on a slice of bread, and that's what you eat when you're dead. And the worms crawl out, the worms crawl in, the worms that crawl in are lean and thin, the ones that crawl out are fat and stout. Your eyes fall in and your hair falls out, your brain comes tumbling down your snout. And the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, they crawl all over your dirty snout. Your chest caves in and your eyes pop out, and your brain turns to sauerkraut. They invite their friends and their friends too, they all come down to chew on you. And this is what it is to die. I hope you had a nice goodbye. Did you ever think as a hearse goes by that you may be the next to die? And your eyes fall out and your teeth decay, and that is the end of a perfect day.
Question: do we think that the end of that song was a reference to Lou Reed? Because he has that song, it's a perfect day. And they go to the park, and it's such a perfect day. I'm so glad I spent it with you. Anyway, that was her song by Harley Poe. Love his music. I just started to get into it. I'm going to be playing it next week when I think we do Queer Folk. So I'm really excited for that. We kicked it off with Blister in the Sun by the Violent Femmes off the 1983 album of the same name, Violent Femmes. One of the gods of the underground movement, of course, from the Midwest, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Really great. We're going to hear Good Feeling by them. That's definitely my favorite song. And it's most people's favorite song for good reason, because it's just so good. And then you heard Armchair Anarchism by Not Half Bad off of their 2006 compilation album. I love the message in that song, where it's the blanket rejection of authority, where we don't know the song, we don't know what's going to work, whether it's a different form of government or community or anything, but we know that you, the authority, hate anarchism and think it's stupid, so we might as well do it because we hate you, authority, so much. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that's nice. And then right after that, we had the song Bleep Every Cop Who Ever Did His Job by Wingnut Dishwashers Union off the album of the same name. A Vermont-based band. The two songs we heard from that album are kind of his low-key songs, so you can imagine how the rest are. The same artist went on to go play in Ramshackle Band, which earlier we heard their song more on alcoholism, and I think we're going to hear a song later called Your Heart is a Muscle the Size of Your Fist, which is really great. I really love that. Now, I know for a fact that one of my friends, Josh, is listening online, and he might be listening on the KTSW app. And I want to let all of you know that is an option. You can go on the Texas State mobile app, and they have a KTSW option. You can listen to us 24/7. It also shows what's playing. Just put in your Texas State credentials and navigate to it. If you want more information, go to mobile.texasstate.edu. Up next on Get Folked is Medicines by the Taxpayers. This KTSW San Marcos.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. bust it out. Push on through the broken glass and have ourselves a look around. The medicines that escalate macabre for the mouth. We quickly filled our pockets with pills of every kind. All sorts of shit like aspirin that soon colonized our minds. And then we died. And then we died. Oh, but our rotting corpses lying there soon began to leak and grow these lesions that'll smell just like a rose. And all the blood and guts inside us germinated into timeless pages stained with lines of lovely prose.
CamelTubes.com is a KTSW sponsor. Camel Tubes is open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. with last tubes rented at 4:30 p.m. Book online at CamelTubes.com. Group rates available. Tube rental includes a 1 round-trip shuttle to the Camal River and a regular tube. Map river conditions and more at CamelTubes.com.
Hey man, I could really use a job.
Have you been to Career Services? Texas State Career Services hold career fairs and events, provide career counseling, and even help you set up a LinkedIn account. Once you get an interview, Career Services can provide you with resume guidance, mock interviews, professional headshots, and even professional clothing. All Texas State students and alumni have lifetime access to these services. Go to careerservices.txstate for more information.
I'll head over there right now.
A message from KTSW, the other side of radio.
Hey, glad to have caught your ear. Join our KTSW music staff on the Here and Now show, premiering Tuesdays at 10 p.m., where our hosts discuss the latest music from undiscovered indie artists and emerging local artists from San Marcos and the surrounding areas. Take a deep dive into the music process, the industry, and more. Tune in from behind the wheel or the Texas State mobile app to discover fresh new tunes for your personal playlist. Only on Tuesdays from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. on the Here and Now show. Only on KTSW 89.9.
I'm so goddamn tired of whistling. I'm so lonesome I could cry. And your eyes, they look like diamonds, still stuck inside the mines. I'll dig them out. And I know that you're waiting around to find the right man, you say. But the thing about taking your time, it takes it right back someday. No one deserves my world quite like you do. And it's true, I hate everything but you. So tonight, I'll follow you home, start up a fire that'll keep us both warm, and I'll drag my legs. Wait till you open your eyes when I'll hold you real still. And if I can't have you, nobody will. Winter was leaving early, that chill to the bone. And I kissed you every morning as the wind whistled on, but God's humor did too. But when you're as happy as this, time starts to fly, it's true. But I built these wings after jumping, not dreaming of the sky for you, and it's all for you. My skin is gray too, and I'll lay by your side till everything is rotten through. tonight. We'll celebrate life, eat the best food, and we'll drink the best wine, and we'll make love too, dreaming every moment of you, your chest against mine, my gun against your spine, and we'll leave the world the way dreamers do. And it's all for you, it's all for you. These things that I do, they're all for you. And my skin is gray too, 'cause it's all for you. And I'll lay by your side till everything is rotten through.
I must commend my dear friend the mosquito for making my toilet bowl his humble home. He taught me in the face of hardship you can never sink too low. And I would never jeopardize anything's survival so long as that same thing stay the hell away from mine. I've probably killed 1,000 bugs, there's countless more I've stepped on accidentally. And that makes me a hypocrite, but everything is relative. We only such small stuff we would try. I'm just another human being oblivious to everything, another evolutionary miracle. And I would like to think that there's at least one thing redeemable in each and every one of our 7 billion souls. I've like 20 years and counting to feel the people watching, and regrettably I haven't quite found out the things I wanted. For everything that moves me, there are 10 things that confuse me, but I'm no saint myself. And that makes me a hypocrite, but everything is relative. With the world up on our shoulders, it will crush us. I'm just another human being oblivious to everything, another evolutionary miracle. The only public place I've ever seen true love was the baggage claim at the Baltimore airport. A father reunited with his 2 excited children. I probably would have cried, but right then a cop rode by on a Segway. And he looked ridiculous, so I laughed instead. And that makes me a hypocrite, but everything is relative. If we don't pull together now, I think we'll never get the chance. Cause all of us are human beings oblivious to everything together and remarkable, disdainful and despicable. We're all just evolutionary miracles.
We're Glaze, and you're listening to KTSW San Marcos.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We came across a pharmacy with its windows busted out. Pushed on through the broken glass and had ourselves a look around. The medicines that escalate macabre for the mouth. We quickly filled our pockets with pills of every kind. All sorts of shit like aspirin that soon colonized our minds. And then we died. All but our rotting corpses lying there soon began to leak and grow these lesions that'll smell just like a rose. And all the blood and guts inside us
That was Medicines by the Taxpayers off their album Exhilarating News. Before that was a punk song about how law enforcement ruins everything. That's the title. That was by Person Noun off their 2012 album Reconciliation. Definitely seeing a very clear through line, a motif, one might say, a theme. What's another word? A very anti-law enforcement streak through it. That's that Phil Ox, baby. It's coming through. It's coming real through. And we also had the Dreamo by Amigo the Devil. Really dark song. Like, it sounds like a love song, but it's incredibly dark. Incredibly dark. Up next, we have a really, really great one. Memento Mori by Crywank. This KTSW, Get Folked.
Everyone I love is gonna die, and I will die as well. Think about this before I sleep, and how since I was a child in my life will I make a difference? In my death will I be missed? Will I be granted some sort of an afterlife? Or will I just cease to exist? This fear makes me feel so naive. I wish that I could just accept, but I'm chilled by the redundancy of thoughts collected but not kept. And maybe I'm still a stupid little boy, too weak to understand what will come. I wanna find peace of mind. Maybe no mind is the answer to that conundrum. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want pure thoughts in my head. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want pure thoughts in my head. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want to forget. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want pure thoughts in my head. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want to forget. Everyone I love is gonna die, and I will die as well. Think about this before I sleep, and how since I was a child.
I once saw a sunset so vivid and warm that I swore it was perfect. I once had a lover, I'm not sure if I'll recover, but I know it was worth it. Then last night in the car, the falling raindrops looked like stars at some incalculable speed. Then later my friend said, good to see you again, this is a home to me. So I wrote a song, and I called it the love of my life. Said don't be gone long, it now sings me to sleep every night. And I never learned a lesson looking at my own reflection, but sometimes it seems useful. And so I loosen my heartstrings and high hopes of starting to find something truthful. Cynicism isn't wisdom. It's a lazy way to say that you've been burned. It seems if anything you'd be less certain after everything you ever learned.
We kicked it off with Memento Mori by Crywank from the album, the 2015 album, Tomorrow is Nearly Yesterday and Everything is Stupid. We've all felt that way before, and I really want to listen to more of Crywank. I think they're really, really good. Same with the song you just heard, Cynicism by Nana Grizzle off their album Ruth. And Memento Mori, Crywank has a new single out called Privately Owned Spiral Galaxy. So definitely go listen to that. Now, if you want something else to listen to and you're chilling on your Sunday morning bagel or Sunday morning coffee or walk, you should tune into KTSW for our jazz-inspired talk show. We have world-renowned jazz pianist Judy Carmichael explore creativity and inspiration with weekly guests. They share their stories and discuss their creative process. If you want to see who's this week and you want more information about it, go to www.jazzinspired.com. That's www.jazzinspired.com. Up next, after these messages, we have Timeline by Apes of the State. This is KTSW, San Marcos.
Voila! My masterpiece is finally complete. Now to show the world that I'm the next Vincent van Gogh.
Showcase your artwork at the LBJ Student Center. Applications for student art exhibitions are open online. 2D and 3D works in all mediums will be considered, regardless of major. You can find the application under the Fine Arts Programs tab on the LBJ SC webpage. Apply and be a part of the art scene at Texas State. A message from KTSW, the other side of radio.
We're here.
Aw, man, I wish we could keep on listening to KTSW.
No worries, we can just go on the Texas State mobile app and listen there. The Texas State mobile app now allows you to listen to 89.9 on your phone no matter where you are. Just look for the round KTSW 89.9 button on the app's homepage and you can instantly stream our radio station live. This new feature even allows you to stream while outside of the app. Tune in and we'll see you on the other side of radio.
Quick, turn it on. I really want to listen.
2 years ago, I was sitting on a tiny blue couch in the basement apartment of a college town. The tears rolled out as I started to break down. 'Cause I was lost and I was scared. I was graduating school, and for the first time in my life, I felt so unprepared with no idea what direction I was heading to. And I was trying not to lose my mind. Do 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 do. Yeah, I was trying not to lose my mind. Do 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 do. I was sitting on the edge of the bed at at my sister's house in Edison. I pulled the needle out as I started to break down. 'Cause I was hurt and I was scared. I tried to make it on my own, and I found out that I was just so ill prepared, and that was how I learned that in order to be fixed, I had to be broken first. And I was trying not to lose my mind. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I was trying to stop getting high. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Months ago, I met a girl with pretty brown eyes. She looked at me and she said, I want you for mine. It made me happier than I'd been, well, in a long time. And when I found her, I was scared. Love never seems to come when I'm prepared, and I want to write her a song. But every time I try, the words, they never seem to come out right. And I'm just trying not to lose my mind. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But she makes me lose my goddamn mind. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I was pretty bad for you, and you were really bad for me. And sure, it took the time for us to realize cold reality. I'm gonna head outside, 'cause I just might pass out. There's no room for me to think in this crowded little house, and I can't handle, oh my god, not another awkward encounter. Oh my god, my anxieties are in the gutter. Oh my god, I think I need another cigarette. I think I need another cigarette. What you never understood was that my heart was somewhere far away through the woods and over the plains where a family member's heart. But you'll never understand, because that bridge burnt up fast. It's claustrophobic in this room, and I don't wanna pass by you. Oh my god, not another awkward encounter. Oh my god, my anxieties are in the gutter. Oh my god, I think I need another cigarette. I think I need another cigarette. Now I know I'll see you at shows, and I hate the fact it'll be so awkward that I'll wish I had stayed home and napped. I feel a fever coming on. I'm more comfortable on my own, and I wouldn't have come out if I had known. Oh my god, not another awkward encounter. Oh my god, my anxieties are in the gutter. Oh my god, I think I need another cigarette. I think I need another cigarette. Oh my god. 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 I think I need another cigarette. I think I need another cigarette.
That was I Don't Even Smoke by Stick and Poke off of their album Never Going Back. Really good song. Really, really good song. Before that was Timeline by the Apes of the State. It's on their 2016 album The City Isn't Big Enough. Really just a great, sweet song about a life and how the past flows into the present. Up next, we got another banger. Sesquana by Defiance, Ohio. This KTSW 89.9. Get folked.
Work at the pass at the banks of the mighty Susquehanna.
money by the tributaries that trickle their way to the Chesapeake. It's like we follow white and green down to harbor cities with strip malls and tarmac, people swirling and teaming. It seemed so exciting, but now it seems like such a blight. I grew up in Kentucky's Mount Zion. All that was there was some old cemetery. Oh, I wanted to be able to walk to the store. Now I don't live there, but there's too many stores, some apartments, and a son to go. And I wonder, what do they do with the bodies? And I wonder, what do they do with the bodies?
And I miss that place behind my house where I hiked and climbed and played, where I ditched this noisy century or just hid out from the decade. And my home thought it could stand to be outdated. Force it all into a grid till it looked like the funny pages. With every trace of life it seems confined within a frame. Faces move from day to day, but strips all look the same. And the punchlines are resoundingly unfunny for those trapped in this architecture of easy money. And I feel like this could all come to no good. The kids who populate these cul-de-sacs will never know what stood beneath their cookie-cutter houses. Fields and streams and woods, they'll sit in cars and wait for mom to drive them out of this boring neighborhood. I wonder, what did they do with the bodies? And I wonder, what did they do with the bodies?
I was stupid enough to throw my life away on music like it was that simple. But if singing changed anything, they'd make it illegal. I hate strangers, loud noises, and crowds. I'll play a show every night. And would you believe there are people who come to me for advice? I'm driving fast as the car can Dolly, you never showed me nothing but kindness. She would say, I know how sad you get. And some days I still get that way, but it gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Sweetie, it gets better, I promise you. And she'd tell me, your heart is a muscle, the size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, and hold on. Hold on for your life. Ian built a cabin in the woods to live in. For years terrifying, no one's kept him up at night with a 12 gauge under his pillow. He's living in Boston now, going to art school. I forgive him. Hell, I'll admit it, I'm proud of him. Serena's an architect and a carpenter. She's such a feminist, she says she isn't one. 'Cause shouldn't matter. Motorcycle flies through the streets of Providence, down to the warehouse district. The paint job is as stunning as her knowledge of medieval building techniques. Your heart is a muscle, the size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, and hold on. Hold on for your life. Someone goes out to Jordios, he knows how to dance, and he makes her put his feet up. This is otherwise. God, I love you when you make me glad to be alive. I promise that I'm gonna pay you back. You always know how funny everything is, even when I'm so serious. That's gonna be the death of me, like the time that our friend Chuck came over to our house. He said he needed somebody to take care of his pets, 'cause he was going out of town. I asked him where, and he said New Mexico. I asked if I could get a ride. He said, no, you don't want to follow me. Where it is I'm going? He backed out of the driveway. It was the last time we saw him, 'cause he drove straight to his parents' cabin and put a bullet in his head. Your heart is a muscle, the size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, and hold on. Hold on for your life, for your life, for your life. Your heart is a muscle, the size of your fist. Keep on loving, keep on fighting, and hold on, and hold on. Hold on for your life.
I got fed up with explaining the name of my band isn't Christian, and I thought that I made it clear that I'm not nothing, that I'm still searching. I still fly under radars, my old tour car don't run no more. I think that it's perfectly fine to hate the police and steal from Walmart. I wish my friends could be their own boss so they could work for more than a paycheck. And I wish someone would speak the fuck up about how churches are so patriotic. I told my parents about punk rock, but they still ask me if I'm gonna grow up. And I wish money could grow on trees so my poor neighbors could buy groceries. Cigarettes, unless I wanna smoke a cigarette, and I'm not afraid. but they don't call unless I ask things from me. And I don't know if that's called friendship. It feels like nothing and smells like bull.
That was All Right by the Homeless Gospel Choir from their album Presence Normal. I love that line at the beginning where they're they're frustrated that everyone still thinks that they're a Christian band because they're the Homeless Gospel Choir. Really great. We kicked it off with O Susquehanna by Defiance, Ohio. And then after that was I'm Going Home by Pat the Bunny off their 2014 album Probably Nothing, Possibly Everything. He was also part of Wingnut Dishwasher Union, the stuff we were listening to earlier. Then after that was Your Heart is a Muscle the Size of Your Fist by Ramshackle Glory. I really like that song. The idea, just the simple concept that it goes through where it's talking about his friends and their kind of struggles and what he tried to do about it. You know, your heart is a muscle the size of your fist. It's both a proclamation of action, that you could do something with something that's the size of your fist, or that because it's the size of your fist, it's so full of love and so full of strength. Well, it's a cold, chilly, almost freezing 92 out right now. It's going to continue with this lovely blizzard-like weather tonight when it reaches a low of 74. Better bundle up in your coldest jacket because it's going to be a freezing high of 103 tomorrow and low of 74. Just kidding. It's going to be so hot. So incredibly hot. I'm going to sweat. Up next is that one Limp Bizkit song by Sledding with Tigers. This is KTSW 89.9.
I want to suck your water up.
Oh no, it's Count Dripula. Garlic and crucifixes won't keep this vampire away. I need to start conserving water and fast.
Conserve today and keep the count away. Conserving water can help save the planet and your utility bill. Start saving water by checking all indoor and outdoor faucets for dripping. Water your plants during the evening instead of during daylight. Try taking shorter showers and turning off running water while shaving or brushing your teeth. A message from KTSW, the other side of radio.
Hey there, partner. Now you might think it's gotta be boring out here in the desert all by my lonesome, but this old cowpoke is never without entertainment because I can stream KTSW 89.9 even way out here on the frontier. And you can too by going to ktsw.txstate.edu.
One of those days where every car's a cop car and every road I take I go too far. Every time I try to ride it down it sounds so over dramatic. And every car's a cop car and every road I take I go too far. Every time I try to ride it down it sounds so over dramatic. Sorry that I'm getting you down. I'm sorry that I'm getting you down, dude. But I used to not share it all, so now I'm just sharing it all. I'm sorry that I'm getting you down. I'm sorry that I'm getting you down, dude. I used to not share it all, so now I'm just sharing it all. Today will be better than yesterday. Today will be better than yesterday. Today will be better than yesterday. And before I sleep, I will make it so. Today will be better than yesterday. Today will be better than yesterday. Today will be better than yesterday. Before I sleep, I will make it so. just one of those days where every car is a cop car, and every road I take I go too far. Every time I try to ride it down, it sounds so over dramatic. And every car is a cop car, and every road I take I go too far. Every time I try to ride it down, it sounds so over dramatic. Yay! Ted, we did it.
Through the best of times, through the worst of times, through Nixon and through Bush. 236, we went our separate ways. You fought for Stalin, I fought for freedom. We believe in authority, I believe in myself. I'm a Molotov cocktail of Dom Perignon, baby, what's that? Confused look in your eyes, what I'm trying to say is that I'll burn down buildings while you sit on a shelf inside. Cause baby, I'm an anarchist, you're a spineless liberal. We march together for the 8-hour day and held hands in the streets of Seattle. When it came time to throw bricks through that Starbucks window, you left me all alone, all alone. You watched in awe at the red, white, and blue on the 4th of July. While those fireworks were exploding, I was burning that fucker and staying my black flag by eating the peanuts that the party held tossed you in the backseat of your father's new Ford. Yeah, my leg in the ballot, you labor reform. You have faith in the elephant and jackass, and to you solidarity's a four-letter word. We're all hypocrites, but you're a patriot. You thought I was only joking when I was screaming your word at the top of my lungs. The cops and the cars and the men in the suits, now I won't take your hand and marry the state. Cause baby, I'm an anarchist and a spineless liberal. We march together for the 8-hour day and held hands in the streets of Seattle. When it came time to throw bricks through that Starbucks window, you left me all alone, all alone.
That was Baby I'm an Anarchist by Against Me off the 2002 album Reinventing Axl Rose. Songs about all the, differences between the left politics in America, the leftists versus the neoliberals. But before that was a bit of a lighter tune with that one Limp Bizkit song by Sledding with Tigers off the album Unnecessary Bummer. A lot of his songs have that sort of comedic edge to them. Like I think he has an album about Space Jam. But even in that one, there's this emotional core to the songs that's very endearing and very relatable. Up next, we have I'm Against the Government by Defiance, Ohio. This is KTSW 89.9.
Come on and let 'em go.
said to give up and to grow up, that my songs make them want to throw up, that I'm not original or catchy or clever or smart. They said my guitar would sound better at the bottom of the Ohio River, that I should get a job at the Route 51 Kmart. And sometimes I think I might agree with my old friends that don't call me anymore to hang out or catch up or go drink beer. And maybe I am not the same, thank God that I am not the same, and I hope to be weirder than this time next year. With friends like that, who needs friends when you have seasonal depression in Western Pennsylvania or anywhere you're afraid to just be yourself? Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck here, trapped in the wrong gear, like an empty pack of cigarettes, like an endless bill called college debt. And I don't know when I first started feeling so alone, like how everyone else has a place and I simply don't. And sometimes you wake up in your 30s, take a look around and realize that you're lucky not to be a ghost in a ghost town with friends like that. Who needs friends when you have seasonal depression in Western Pennsylvania or anywhere you're afraid to just be yourself? Sometimes I think that I'll die here. Sometimes that's alright. Sometimes those words haunt me and cut me like a butter knife. And if your friends are assholes, then you're better off alone. Or you can go make new friends at the retirement home. Or you can move to Hazelwood and I will be your friend. And we can make a record in our brand new punk rock band. With friends like that, who needs friends when you have seasonal depression in Western Pennsylvania or
Regular breadsticks and Pepsi delivered for just $10.99. A great
in a triple murder in Silver Spring at 11.
Fast, easy way to remove stains from their
Color
teeth.
is gray hair.
But then I discovered this, the hair coloring called Just for Men.
The other side of radio.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions, but I can't stop feeling like you'll never get it. If this is all, then maybe I deserve it. If this is all, then maybe I'll keep on moving. I'm back from touring with my punk rock band, $100 in my hand. Walk around my hometown, I swear the trees are greener now. And I owe my mom $200 that I borrowed before I left. few days ago, so now I need a new one. And the dog meat food, my boyfriend screwed a girl while I was gone. My roommates trashed the house again, threw up all the wine. And all I want is to take my fucking $100 and get back in the car. Take me to Lansing. I can't fucking stand it here. Back to blank slate, screaming to the mic until I fucking disappear. All the moon runners feel like my family now. Take me to Lansing. I gotta get out of this took me to breakfast, try to gain some semblance of composure. All I could do was write in my notebook and hope that it would soon be over. So smoke your you can't think, and I'll go sleep at April's. Go call so-and-so and what's her face and see how they make you feel. And I'm crying in the bathroom while you sing your soft songs. And I'm crying in the bathroom while you sing your soft songs. And I'm crying in the bathroom. I can't do this for long. And I'm crying in the bathroom. I can't do this for long. Can't do this for long. Can't do this for long. So now we're broken up. Well, sort of. We still like to talk, and we're still friends. All I want for you is to be happy, and I'll find happiness too in the touring van with my punk rock band in Lansing, Michigan. And here with all of you, take me to Lansing. I can't stand it here. Back to blank slate, screaming to the mic until I fucking disappear. All the moon runners feel like my family now. Take me to Lansing. I gotta get out of this town.
We kicked it off with I'm Against the Government by Defiance, Ohio from the Calling EP. After that was Depression by the Homeless Gospel Choir from the album Presence Normal. And you just heard Lansing, Michigan by Mary Wanderer off their 2019 album No Boyfriend November. I think they did this album in collaboration with, what is their name? Local News Legend, which if we haven't heard a song from yet, we will in just a second. I really enjoy that song because we've all heard, the stories, and it's in like movies and, fiction where the touring artist like bemoans how rough life is on the road. You're always driving in a new city every night, and that does sound tough. But this song's interesting because it flips that sort of trope or that sort of stereotype on its head and kind of asks the question of, well, what if the touring is the escape from home, be it because of a terrible boyfriend or because of, in any of the stuff that's listed in the song where you don't want to confront your family or talk to, anyone who knows you there, just to go to some nowhere town in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan, is better than being home. Yeah. Well, one of the great things about KTSW is our sports coverage. We cover everything from high school in San Marcos to college to anything in our region. We're the exclusive broadcast station for Texas State and San Marcos High School athletics. You can check out our broadcast in the fall when most of the sports return, once the school year starts. If you need information, go to KTSW blog or ktsw.net, and you can always listen to it here on KTSW 89.9. Up next, we have Bikes and Bonfires by local news legend. What did I say? This is KTSW 89.9.
I don't think it's right for me to be with somebody. You told me to stop whining. I told you to quit crying. Now you told me quit lying. I said see somebody else. I don't think it's right for me to be spending money on things I think I need, on vodka, beer, and speed. I'm a big catastrophe, no wonder my family hates me. I should think of all the reasons why I'm gonna need to stay clean. Think of all the reasons why I can't sit and daydream. Get at the house, see a little sunshine, try and raise awareness. Protest a pipeline, show me what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing, seltzer water living, and hanging out with April. Gotta cheat myself or I'll end up getting killed. I'll end up getting killed. I think it's time for me to learn to be somebody. I wanna learn to draw, or maybe get a job. Say sorry to those folks I robbed, and maybe even move to Utah. I think it's time for me to learn to say I'm sorry for all those things I did, for all those things I hid from my parents. God forbid I wanna hear you did good, kid. I should think of all the reasons why I'm gonna need to stay clean. Think of all the reasons why I can't sit and daydream. I'll get at the house, see a little sunshine, try and raise awareness. Protest a pipeline, show me what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing, seltzer water living, and hanging out with April. Gotta cheat myself or I'll end up getting killed. I'll end up getting killed. I thought of all the reasons why I'm gonna need to stay clean. Thought of all the reasons why I can't sit and daydream. I'll get at the house, see a little sunshine, I can raise awareness. Protest a pipeline, show me what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing, seltzer water living, and hanging out with April. Learn to love myself, and I hope that you can too. I hope that you can too. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing. I know what it's like to have fun without drinking. Bikes in the city, bonfire singing.
There once was a kid named Billy, and he had a bright red bike. He rode it to all the local punk shows. And when he arrived, well, he'd hang out with the bands, and when they'd play, he'd sing and he'd dance. 'Cause Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, but now he's dead. And a few years down the road, Billy started his own band. He only knew 3 chords, but they toured all across the land. And after all the shows, they released a 7-inch, but no one really liked it. It never left the bargain bin. Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, but now he's dead. And one night Billy was talking to this bassist from Chicago. They were talking about records, about the Urks and the Bouncing Souls. And suddenly the sky turned all sorts of colors, and out from the clouds came a UFO. And that bassist from Chicago turned out to be an alien. He took Billy to his planet, never to be seen again. Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, but now he's dead. And when they landed on the planet, Billy was thrown in the zoo, in a cage next to Joey Ramone. And Billy said to Joey, man, I thought you were dead. But Joey shook his head and mumbled, gabba gabba no. And on the other side sat a lonely Sid Vicious, presumed dead for years, but no one really missed him. He had a beat up bass, but it wasn't plugged in. He played Anarchy in the UK for some parents and their little kids. Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, but now he's dead. And for the next 3 years, Billy played shows straight through the night. And all the little green hardcore kids just laughed at the sight. But Billy had a plan. Yes, Billy had a plan. Then everyone bought his records and loved him. Then everyone bought his records and loved him. And they all got tattoos to spread the sad, sad news. Then everyone bought his records and loved him. Then everyone bought his records and loved him. And they all got tattoos to spread the sad, sad news. That Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, but now he's dead. Oh, Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, Billy was a punk, but now he's dead.
That was Billy Was a Punk, But Now He's Dead by the Paper Ceilings off their album Paper Ceilings. Really fun song. If you're listening, Billy gets kidnapped to an alien planet, and then Sid Vicious is there, and another rocker is there who famously died, like Sid Vicious. Yeah. Before that was Bikes and Bonfires by Local News Legend off their album Split Peas. This is the end of Get Folked for tonight. It's been such a pleasure playing all this crazy, legitimately crazy music for you, but it's been such a fun genre to dig into. And I can't wait for next week. I think we're doing queer folk. I have to look. Queer, Q-U-E is... All right, I'm going to stop trying to spell it. I can't remember if it's Q-U-E-E-R or Q-E-E-R, but that doesn't sound right, so I'm going to go with the first one. But thank you so much for listening. I'm DJ Jane. We're going to end it with Good Feeling by the Violent Femmes off their 1983 album, Violent Femmes. This is KTSW 89.9, Get Folked.
Good feeling, won't you stay with me just a little longer? But always seem like you're leaving when I need you here just a little longer. Oh, dear lady, there's so many things that I've come to fear. Little voice says I'm going crazy to see all my worlds disappear. Vague sketch of a fantasy